welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Marino, and here I like to talk about my passion for fashion. Today is no different. I like to practice circular fashion, meaning I like to buy the majority of my clothes secondhand, either from thrift stores, vintage stores, like to get some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, perhaps my sister gives me secondhand goods, or even friends. That being said, there are different ways that you can practice circular fashion in your life, especially when it comes to those transitional seasons, specifically summer to fall transitional seasons, right? What can we use that we already have in our wardrobe to make that transition into fall a little bit easier without going to the store? I specifically want to hone in today on how we can style dresses with pants. So let's get started with outfit number one. Here she is, outfit number one. Wait a second, we can't forget the purse. I thrifted this Italian genuine leather Giordano bag a couple of months ago, and it goes perfectly with outfit number one. If you know, you know, I love the color chartreuse, and I think that chartreuse can go in any season, right? So I've styled this fall fit without a jacket, because if we're talking summer to fall, there are still quite a few hot days within that time span. So keep that in mind for all of the outfits that we'll be styling today. Let's see, looking at this, I mentioned in the beginning that I like to practice circular fashion and that I like to thrift most of my clothes. Now, one thing that will be an exception for that is I like to buy some brand new clothes if they have a practical purpose, or I like to buy some brand new clothes if they have a sentimental purpose. For example, I will buy brand new clothes when I travel for unique experiences. So for my 1-year anniversary this year, I purchased this dress or tunic, depends on your viewpoint, brand new, when I went to Victoria, British Columbia. I will always clarify every single time I speak on this topic is I don't think it's very practical for the average consumer to buy all of their clothes secondhand, because I always say what you save in money when you practice circular fashion, you will spend in time. It does take a lot more time to curate a secondhand wardrobe. Not everybody has that time, and it also takes a lot of patience. You gotta dig through a lot of crap before you get to the treasure. You know what I'm saying? So there are a couple of ways in which I will kind of break my own circular fashion rules and I'll buy something new. Recently, I went to Victoria, British Columbia, and I found this dress in a really funky shop. Literally, the name Funky was in the name of the shop, so how could I not go in? And I found this beautiful tunic. It's actually 2 pieces, so if I wanted to style this piece on its own, I could, or if I wanted to style this outer piece on its own, I could also do that. So I did buy this dress or tunic brand new, but I think it's okay because it was during my 1-year anniversary trip. So now every single time I wear this, and I can wear it in multiple ways, I will think of that trip and it will be really special. I must say that I absolutely love these pants. I thrifted them, I think, very recently. Let's see, for $7.99, dude. And these pants were originally from Anthropologie, and they're like a wide leg chino, and they make me feel like a corporate baddie. Like if I were to ever work a corporate job, you bet I'd be rolling up in these babies. Look at how wide leg they are. The only thing that I don't love about them is that they're meant to be worn with high heels. And I really like, besides my fashion to be circular, I like it to be comfortable, practical, and or make me happy. And I feel like these shoes are not very practical. So I suppose they land in the category of make me happy, because I just cannot get over a little pointy-toed shoe, especially with a wide leg pant. But I do wish that these pants had an option of being worn with something that wasn't a heel. That being said, I do really like, can you see? I do really like the pointy-toed shoe pointing out from the really wide leg chinos. I also think when you're styling a tunic or a dress, in this case, I think this could be considered either or, with pants, it's important to think about the flare of the pant. And I'll show you what I mean in a little bit, but just know that the overall silhouette I have found to be really important. But like I said, the pants, secondhand, pony-toed shoes, secondhand, leather bag, secondhand, and the teensy little scarf, get out of here. This teensy little scarf came with the tunic. So I basically got a 3-for-1 when I purchased this whole top ensemble. And then I have my little locket and my usual suspects of jewelry with it. I always wear these rings and I always wear my Casio as well. So not much different there when it comes to the accessories. But what do we think about outfit number 1? I think that it works really well together because of the silhouette. So take a peek at the silhouette right now, take a peek at it. And I want to change the pants into a silhouette that I think doesn't work as well. So I can really give you a visual on how you can style your dress or your tunic with pants, because I think working with the shape from the top to the bottom can be a little bit difficult. So hold that for me and I will show you. Okay, trying this on now, I'm not sure that I'm really proving my point too well, but I will just say that I really prefer the wide leg chinos over cropped culottes. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even say these are really culottes. These are more so like a wide leg cropped pant, because culottes would be even wider if I have to think about it. But perhaps from this example, you can just take which one you like best and try to style it. I personally like the wide leg chinos, and the reason why is if you look at the overall shape, I think this tunic goes down and then in at the pant and then down again. And when you style this same look with the wide leg pants, I think it just goes down. So you can kind of play around with the silhouette when it comes to the pants. And just imagine if I were to style this outfit, we've got like the widest legged pant, the medium wide legged pant on my body currently. And if I got a little crazy and decided to style these with like skinny leg jeans or something, you can really start to picture the difference in vibes and styles purely based on the type of pants that you pair with your dress or your tunic. So I was trying to make an example of how maybe not to style these, but now that I tried it on, I actually really don't mind the little green cropped. It shows my cute little pointy-toed shoes a little bit better. I suppose at the end of the day, it's more of just like a personal preference on which pant you would like to style with this. Now, speaking of different pants with different dresses and tunics and styles, I wanted to show you that it's okay to buy new things every once in a while if you think you can style them in multiple different ways. And outfit number 2 is actually going to be styling this tunic in another way. We slipped into a bit more of a comfortable version of this. I got this cute little top from Unif, and you can style this many different ways. I could stop right here if I wanted to, but I'm actually just going to wrap this whole thing around my neck in like a cute little ascot fashion, if you will. Ooh yeah, I really like that. Let's move you. We'll move you onto my little ascot. Is that conspicuous? When I was doing research for this series of looks, I noticed that a lot of badass humans were styling their skirts and their dresses with jeans. So I wanted to do kind of the same thing for this look. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot my low-rise jeans down quite a bit so that they meet the end of my clogs there. because I think when you're styling pants, you really, with dresses specifically, you really want them to go all the way down to the end. This is outfit look number 2, styling this dress with jeans. I would say that this look ticks all of the boxes. It's got the right silhouette, it's got the right vibe, but I don't think that this look is really something that I would wear on the everyday day. This is a look that I would like to call kind of an experimental look, because I'm not sure if it needs workshopped or if it's missing something, maybe like a crossbody bag. Let's see what I can find. I brought out a couple of bags that I think might go with this look. This one is really cute. It's a little felted bag with a leather handle, but I'm more of a hands-free person, so that's gonna be a no. I got this vegan leather bag with a fur interior and studs, so I think that this is a really good option because I was talking about crossbody. However, I don't really, when looking at it in the mirror, like the chain portion. I wish the entire thing was leather, because I don't know if chains and sparkly studs really goes with the jean vibes. However, if you look a little bit closer, you can see that my dress does have sparkles in it. So perhaps these sparkles really do go with the glitz and glam of the bag, but as a personal preference, I'm not sure that I would style this bag with this outfit. I don't know, what do you think? The more that I look at it, the more that I kind of like it. I think that maybe it's the shoes that's throwing me off. Let's try to style it with these shoes, because these are the ones that I wear literally all of the time. I always wear them with socks. I don't have socks with me right now, so let's just give it a try. Oh, immediately, so much more comfy. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, you kind of get the point. When it comes to styling dresses with pants, it's an expression that not many people take a chance on, and it's definitely experimental. You can kind of just do whatever you want. I'd say that this outfit is a perfect transitional summer to fall outfit, because the last outfit didn't have any sleeves or jacket, so maybe that's like a warmer fall or end of summer day. But this outfit has got literally added sleeves, like just the sleeves are added. So I would say this is maybe for a cooler summer or fall day. And you can kind of like mess around with the shoes. I'm not sure if these shoes go with this outfit, but you know what does go with this outfit? The comfortability and wearability of these shoes. So that being said, I don't know if these shoes go with this outfit visually, but they definitely are comfortable, so they would be the ones that I paired with this outfit. And I really, really like the way that the jeans slouch over the tops of the shoes. I just wanna eat it up. I also really like that the sleeves on the top go down over the tops of my hands a little bit, because it makes the ring and nail selection an entire fun moment. It's the small details like the sleeves and the shoes slouching over the tops really bring the outfit together. And I must say that the longer I let my body settle into the idea of this outfit, the more so I'm like, yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you try something on and you're like, wow, I'm not sure if I actually like this, if this is what I was going for when curating these 4 outfits for you. And then I settle into it, I give it a chance, And I'm like, yo, it ain't that bad. That being said, we did outfit number 1, outfit number 2, and I've got 4 outfits total. So let's move on to outfit number 3. When I was going through my entire dress collection and cleaning it out, I really brought special close attention to a couple of pieces that were sold as dresses, but that I thought would make better shirts because they're so short. Get out of here. This is really so cute. It's just that I'm a very active human and I would end up flashing somebody in this, and we don't want to do that. So I wanted to show you how I would take a really short, flowy dress and style it into a fall look by adding a couple of accessories. Doesn't it change the entire vibe of the outfit? Not only does it change the entire vibe of the outfit, but it changes the entire practicality of the outfit and the entire season in which you can wear the outfit. This outfit took a very special eye to curate because it's got a lot of pieces that arguably I think someone could say don't go together. The striped turtleneck with a floral top, that's a little bit funky. And then we also have the socks with the little ballet flats. I would say that's something that we see a lot of currently, but arguably also really funky. Also arguably really practical, because who likes to wear ballet flats without socks? Who? Tell me. Really though, who actually likes to wear ballet flats without socks? Because it ain't me at all. It's very cute, but it's very uncomfortable. I don't like the backs of the shoe rubbing on the back of my little ankle. Can you say ouch town? No, thank you. We also have a cute little thrifted mesh bag, which I think really completes the look because we have not only the mesh bag, but the sunglasses as well that bring in the green of the leaves in the dress, if we can even call it that. You know, I like to make a lot of fun when it comes to short dresses, but I think a lot of humans rock a short dress without a pant and they do it really well. Again, I'm only speaking to the fact that I am a very active person and there's no way that I am ever, well, I'm not going to say ever, but there's really no way I'm ever going to wear this short of a dress without some securities in place. I always talk about how my 3 fashion pillars are Gorpcore, Uptown Girl, or is it Downtown Girl? I can never remember. And boho, or like boho chic. And I would really like to think that all 3 of my fashion pillars are at play with this outfit, because I think the little collection of floral and striped accents could be considered boho, right? Like, I feel like I went to the forest and collected this tunic, and maybe I went to Paris and collected this striped top. When you think of boho, you want to think of, I've collected these pieces throughout my travels and throughout my lifetimes and throughout the different places that I've lived and had experiences in. And I feel like you could look at these pieces individually and see exactly that kind of vibe. And I mean, to be honest, I have collected these, throughout my travels in life when it comes to my secondhand fashion journey. So I would say that that is pretty on par. And then I also think like we have aspects of Gorpcore that come into play with this outfit, because these shoes are the Merrill little ballet flats. And I mean, I hike in these babies, you know what I'm saying? They look like cutesy little shoes, but I could go on a casual hike if I wanted to. And then Uptown Girl, I just really think that the cute little see-through bag is Uptown Girl, because I can imagine going downtown to the farmer's market and putting all my little fruits and vegetables in this bag. One of the hallmark kind of vibes around Downtown Girl or Uptown Girl is romanticizing, kind of like going out on the town. And for me and my lifestyle, that's in the morning when I'm going to like the farmer's market or something. So do you really see how each and every one of my fashion pillars comes into play with this outfit? And it just speaks to the one thing that I love doing, is pairing things that don't go together and making them work together. So far, I think I'm really getting into it. I think I'm buying into the idea of styling dresses with pants. How about you? If not, we've got one more look to try to convince you. I think it's a pretty fun look. Look number 4. I really like outfit number 4. You can see that I got super creative when it came to styling dresses with pants, because we went off and there's no more rails left, because I styled the most baggy, oversized sweatpants a human could literally put their body in with a dress. But I think that it works because we have these snaps on the side so that we can not only show off the pockets on the side, but gain access to the pockets on the side. And then if you look really closely, you can see a bit of the kind of cognac color that I have in my Adidas in the pants as well. And it's like such a subtle little detail that it's like really hard to convey on camera, but just know that it's there and I really like it. I think this look probably needs some sunglasses. And what more of a signature look for sunglasses would it be than my yellow round sunnies? Seriously, if I were a cartoon, the yellow round sunnies would be a Hallmark Mary cartoon staple. If you've been around for a while, you know that I thrifted this cardigan. It's a 100% wool Eileen Fisher cardigan, and Eileen Fisher is a luxury brand, so finding this score at the thrift was something that I really cherish to this day. In the beginning of the video, we talked about how I don't buy all of my things secondhand, and this outfit's actually like a really great example of that, because the Tobacco Gruen Adidas shoes are from Japan. The sweatpants I got for Christmas from a brand called Change, CHNG. And this brand is super neat because what they do is a lot of the proceeds from their clothing goes towards things that I would support in the political climate. So it's like a pretty cool brand where you can, give your money and get something in return, and it kind of goes towards something that is really important to you. The top is nothing special. This one I bought before I kind of enacted those rules for myself when it comes to, only buying new things when I travel or things that have a practical place in my wardrobe, because I don't think this top is either of them, but I do wear it quite often. So I'd say that's a win for sure. It's just a tunic with a snap side, originally from Uniqlo, and I did buy this one new. But I just think it's so cool that I was able to use the teensy scarf from the first outfit in the fourth outfit. And if I'm being quite honest, I've worn this teensy scarf probably for the past 4 days with every single outfit that I wore. And I just kind of added the little teensy scarf because I feel like it really grounds the entire look, like in here. I feel cozy and protected. It's almost like I'm really wishing for summer to be over. I want it to be fall, but it's still really hot outside. So I can't wear like a full scarf, but I can get away with wearing a teensy scarf. So it kind of brings the fall vibes without bringing the fall vibes, if you know what I'm saying. And then thrifted hat. I did buy this Sunny's brand new because I normally do buy Sunny's brand new. So this outfit is just, it goes to show that circular fashion is a process. And like I said, I think that you can take pieces in your wardrobe and pair them together in really fun and unique ways like I did today. That even if you are buying brand new pieces in your wardrobe, hopefully they stay in your wardrobe. Hopefully you use them and hopefully you wear them across all 4 seasons so that it makes it kind of worth buying a brand new piece. I think it's really fun. Are you gonna style dresses with pants this fall? I think you should give it a try. If all else fails, you tried. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, that's all I've got for you today. Tell me what your favorite item of clothing in today's video was in the comments below. Love you lots. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.